Then we are live. Here we go. It is Wednesday. Not only is it Wednesday, but it is Cinco de Mayo. So happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. What's funny is last year at this time, we were doing our Tuesdays in the cellar or the Pinot time Thursdays. So we were on together last Cinco de Mayo. So we upped our game today, and we've got tequila as well because it's Cinco de Mayo, so which is not Mexican Independence Day. I want to clarify, but it is. Here we go. So I've got tequila, Ben. You've got tequila, Ben. What do you have for tequila? We have wine too.
But you just have to finish that thought. That's when the native Indian Mexicans defeated Napoleon Bonaparte's army, Napoleon Bonaparte III's army in Mexico, and that's why they celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And I'm drinking
1862.
One of my favorite tequilas. This is a very interesting label and a terrific bottle. You can see I put my stamp in that one.
Yeah, that's one tequila. Do you have any more tequila?
I drank this one so much already, I had to get a new one. A nice label. You have to see the labels are all.
The labels are great. That's tequila 2.
Yeah, and then then to finish it up, we got tequila number 3. This is David Ravandi, a friend of mine who's tequila business. The
So
1, 2, 3 tequila.
Tequila 1, tequila 2, tequila 3 floor. Oh my God.
Yeah, and the mezcal. We're really ready to celebrate this Cinco de Mayo. Yeah.
All right, I'll show you mine. You showed me yours. I'll show you mine. I do not have. Oh, I have a number 7. I don't know where 4, 5, and 6 are, but Siente Leguas. I think I reserve Neho.
Well, then 1, 2, 3. When you add 1, 2, 3, that's 6, and you got number 7.
I have number 7. There you go. So I got San Mateus here as well. This is an extra Neho, which I just learned, and I spilled because I can smell it. Means it was aged for over 3 years. And then, of course, you got to break out a little Don Julio 1942. So
nice. That's nice.
Let's do our. Well, we're not going to do
my line. I was gonna juggle both of them, but you borrowed the one.
I did. I didn't borrow it because I'm not giving it back.
I know, I do that.
But so tequila, I also learned you can drink tequila out of a wine glass. So I've got tequila here. I've actually got my 2 in a wine glass. But I've also learned don't stick your nose in it and smell it like wine. Can you tell I'm scared right now?
I kind of like that.
That smells like vanilla.
Yeah, no, it has a real herbal. You can almost smell the roasted agave.
Oh, that actually smells delicious. This is the 1942. Okay, so cheers. Did you have your sip? Cheers.
Cheers. Amazing.
That's
nice little sip there.
That warms the belly. I will. I'll definitely say that much. And actually, that was really good. It is good in the wine glass.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, so I don't know what's the appropriate wine glass. But anyways, happy Cinco de Mayo. I also went to the food truck here in town. There is a food truck if you've ever been to visit the Healdsburg area. Off Lytton Springs is an amazing, amazing Mexican food truck. And they do great tacos. So I picked up Ben and I some tacos today. So we're going to taste our taco with, do you have yours too? Yeah, there you go. Nice, classy plates as well.
I don't want to tip it too much. It'll fall out of my plate onto my computer.
But with the wine too, because we're pouring our 18 Leras. See, this I can smell all day. 2018 Leras Family Vineyards. It's our Leras Family Month. Nick Leras is going to be on with us in 2 weeks. If anybody attended our 6 years of Leras tasting we did at the winery, it was amazing. So Nick's going to be on to tell us a bunch of stories. 1942 and creme brulee. Dan, you're absolutely right. It was creme brulee-ish.
What we're going to do with this tequila is wait until after we drink the wine to finish off. I don't want to. I'll have mine after.
You can have yours after. I poured enough that I've got to have mine after too. But I want to try it with the taco, and I want to try the earthiness of the 18 Leras. So 18s, 17s are almost gone in our tasting room. We will be moving into 18 shortly. They're both available online. Oh, Ron's in Oceanside. Well, welcome, Ron. Ron's in our neck of the woods. Are you drinking tequila, Ron?
He's not having a taco on that great taco truck. In fact, my friend had his birthday party at his house, and he had the taco truck pull into his driveway, and we had tacos and burritos and chili rellenos. And
The one on Linton Springs?
the one from Lytton Springs, yeah.
Nice.
We rented him for the day. And then for his Christmas party at his barrel place, they brought the taco truck up there. So, yeah, that's a terrific. Those guys are great.
Well, we are talking, I will tell you guys too, we are talking about hopefully maybe getting some food trucks up to the winery this summer, because I'm hearing come June, restrictions are going to be lifted. We'll pop in the yellow tier or no tier, whatever that means. And that is phenomenal, awesome news to have food. But on your way to the winery, swing by that taco truck in Lytton Springs. I'm tasting the Leras. Always earthy to me. We get a little earth in here. Do you remember that? That's delicious.
Yeah, no, the earth is instantly appears. You know, the nose, when you get just an elegant nose of ripened red fruit, cream brulee from the toast, and baking spices, oak, earth, and instantly that mineralness just pops out, the earthiness of it, you know.
It does. And it actually tastes delicious after the tequila.
I say my tequila.
I meant it's pairing well. They both go well. I didn't mean that the tequila was rough. But tequila is also similar to wine, where the terroir makes a difference. They're very particular about the regions. There's only 5 regions in Mexico, I believe, that can produce tequila. And I would name them all, but I can't pronounce half of them. So fine tequilas, right? Oh yeah, tequila can only come from Mexico. I think, but all mine say product of Mexico, so they don't say the region. We say the region. We're Russian River. Right?
They use the term agave, blue agave, to signify better quality tequilas. You know, the difference between, like in rums, the difference between sugar cane and molasses. You know,
right?
They did the same thing with tequila, and there was tequila wars for quite a few years. The big corporations that were pushing the Cuervo, I guess, hired gangsters to shoot up the small agave guys, and that was like, there was a lot of crime around who was going to sell tequila in Mexico, but I think that's all worked out.
I assume so. I don't hear much. Do we ever have that with wine? Do you have the big guys coming in shooting up the little guys?
I don't, not so much. Maybe years ago, you know, when pre-prohibition.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. All right, tell me about the 18 tequila. Do you have your tasting notes from when you did them?
The 18 tequila?
Oh God, 18 Leras.
Yeah, no,
tequila for me.
Yeah, no, it's. I thought I just read some of it for you. The ripened red fruits and creme brulee, subtle baking spices, oak, and earth instantly appear when you put your nose in the glass, and juicy, fresh picked raspberry and cherry flavors drive this wine with more sweet oak and cola emerging as the wine opens. Balanced acidity leaves lingering smooth finish, making each sip more satisfying than the last. And then we think that ideal pairings with this is cedar planked salmon. Or for me, I would go with the herb crusted rack of. We put pork, and I would put lamb there also. I mean, we worked with these a few years ago, but a rack of lamb with Leras is, I think that's what was made.
Just think Alamo.
And the other, I mean, since we're talking about Cinco de Mayo, we have a little small restaurant in the area that on Sunday does the birria and the homemade tortillas, and you bring go pick some up to take home and have it with a brunch with the Leras would be fantastic. Birria, goat stew. Wow, great.
I've never had goat stew. Goat is the most eaten meat in the world, though. What restaurant is that?
Well, we don't like to talk about it too much. I think it's a pop-up.
Oh, the goat place. It is a pop-up. I think it's not very food government friendly pop-up.
Yeah. But we can get Dave at any time to run down the street pretty close to him, pick up the birria for a Sunday brunch would be great. We should do that at the winery one day just for a team.
Is Iberia's goat?
I believe so.
Oh, I don't know. You could just say it with confidence, and I'm all.
Well, it's goat. It's goat, whether they call it birria or not.
I don't think I've never had good goat.
This is fabulous, and they also have menudo and a few other things, but they stick pretty close to the goat stew with the homemade tortillas on the back of a big drum. They cut a drum and put it over the fire and make the homemade tortillas, which are killer.
I said, let's try it. Okay, I'm going to try my taco with the Leras first.
Well, you try yours, and
I'll do that while you talk.
Yeah, because you can't really. You should have been eating while I was talking earlier.
Keep talking.
Yeah, no. And we're going to have Nick on. Nick is going to visit us in a couple of weeks. So we look forward to that. And we'll talk again about his latest release and what he thinks. You know, being Greek, he'll probably vote for the lamb, I guess, would be his choice. And we've eaten some of the lamb that he does is pretty fantastic. Yeah, that tastes really, really good.
You can try it now if you want. It has some onions on there too, which is actually going really well with the Leras. If anybody's out there eating tacos or drinking Leras, it's a win-win.
Did you squeeze a little lime on there?
What's that?
You squeeze a little lime?
I didn't squeeze lime, but I'll squeeze lime on my next bite because I do like to put lime on it. Because these are the classic tacos. These aren't the ones I grew up with, which is hamburger meat, lettuce, tomato, and shredded cheese. These are delicious. We are spoiled with great food here. And most people think beer goes with tacos amazing, which it does, of course. So does tequila and margaritas, of course. But the wine's going really well. Pinot goes well with Mexican spicy food because of the capsicums, right? Another name for chili pepper. I'm looking at my notes. Because they
has a nice little spice to it that really gets the mouth watering.
Oh, birria. Oh, thank you. Parrot's on. He's amazing. Birria is a style of taco that's dipped in the juice of the braised meat. Oh, so it doesn't mean it's goat. It's necessarily goat.
Well, it's goat birria.
What's that?
It's goat birria because it's a goat ranch.
Oh, goat birria. Oh, so birria is a style of taco. So you could have steak birria. You can have goat birria. Okay, I'm learning. I'm catching on. Wonder if we did that at the winery, if people would be interested in coming to eat goat. Do you guys like goat? Greatest of all time. Serve it with the Pinot. How can you not?
I was watching the Stanley Tucci, and they served him donkey.
Oh, I don't know if I'd eat donkey. Was it good?
Well, you wouldn't know it. It's like eating horse.
Have you ever had horse? What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Pretty weird stuff, but
because you eat everything.
Pretty much. You have to try it. I mean, I stay away from that fruit that smells like dead body. What's that called? Yeah, no, I'm not going there.
I don't know what it's called.
You can't even smell it. I mean, wow. Well, taco's delicious.
I've been married before. We served kangaroo at my wedding.
What?
I served kangaroo at my wedding when I got married years and years and years ago. That's the weirdest thing I've eaten. Well,
I don't know. We've eaten alligator, and I'm no fan of alligator. They can stay in the water for all I care. It was fishy, chewy, mostly chewy, fishy. Not my favorite.
I'm from Florida. You have gator all of you got to cook it right. Julia said she had goat almost every day in South Africa. They said that
there's the most eaten meat in the world. It's goat.
That's what I read somewhere. And you know, if you read it, it's true.
Goat cheese, goat milk, and then goat stew.
Alligator does not taste like fishy chicken, Dan. I disagree with you. Oh, Dan's from Louisiana though too. Oh shoot, I'm back to tequila for a second.
Wow.
I really like it in the wine glass.
Well, tell them about it, and I'll have another bite of my taco.
You have another bite of your taco. I guess I won't have a sip of tequila right now. Okay, so 2018 growing season, a little bit different. We still had fires, of course, because we have fires every year now. But 2018, phenomenal growing season. One for the books, if I'm correct. All you winemakers out there absolutely love the season. Everything, Mother Nature played well in 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm remembering, because I like the 17s. I think the 17s are delicious, and every winemaker I talk to tells me I don't really know much of what I'm talking about, because the 18s are your favorites.
But the 18 came in like there was nothing to do. The wine almost made itself. It was a perfect growing season, and all the grapes came in. All the textbook numbers, the pHs and the acidity levels were beautiful without being overly ripe, and we got everything in, and we were just doing the happy dance around the winery when the fire started. And so, we were again very fortunate to have missed that fire, having everything in and locked up in the barrel. So we went to Hawaii again.
Are you going to Hawaii this year?
Yes.
After harvest?
We're looking at the end of October, because I think it's going to be an early season this year. So
we might have our first ever wine club party. Pre-COVID, past COVID, post-COVID, post-COVID. We may have our wine club. But by the way, just so you know, don't make plans November 13th, Ben, or anybody else out there. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I think we're going to do it.
When?
Welcome back. Welcome back to reality.
Well, we're looking forward to that. I mean, we're finally starting to, go out a little bit, and restaurants are open, and people are walking around the town and can't find a parking place.
Yolanda said California has the lowest COVID rates. Oh, she's going to book the hotel now. Perfect, Yolanda. I think it's November 13th, which is a Saturday, second Saturday of the month. In November is when I think we're going to actually try to have a fall club party. I don't think we're doing much this summer. Oh, Ben, I'm getting emails as well on cruising. People want to cruise again. They want to start traveling. Maybe 2023, we're thinking, because we don't like the cruises that are out for next year.
I keep looking for a really good cruise, but we've already done most of the ones they're offering. I think they're going soft right now because they just want to get people back on the boats. But I've been looking at different ideas, and we may have to shuffle to something different, like Egypt or something. I don't know. We have to see. Want to do something exciting and new. I mean, I want to do the same Barcelona to Rome. I mean, I've done that like 3 times now. It's enough.
Well, I'm game for anything. You just let me know, and I'll put it in my calendar, of course. So I will tell you, which is very interesting to me, the tequila and the Leras and then the taco all go together very well. The tequila is not overriding the wine. The wine is not overriding the tequila. They're both going with the taco. They're both got that earthiness, a little bit of that vanilla in there both. Little earthiness of this. Carne asada tacos is what we're doing. I'm thrilled. And I keep finding myself drinking tequila.
I hope this doesn't ruin my appetite. I've lost a lot of weight in the last couple of months. So this may have filled me up a bit, but we're going to dinner tonight to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. One of our favorite little restaurants in Healdsburg is doing a charity event at the Bacchus platform. I'm not sure what that is exactly. It's a winery, I think, but they're doing a dinner for fundraiser at 2 different times tonight, 6 o'clock and 7:30. So we booked at 6 o'clock and taken my mother-in-law and sister-in-law and Yolanda and I. We go eat. We love Guiso in Healdsburg. Great little family restaurant.
I have not been. Where?
Mexican restaurant.
Where are they in Healdsburg?
They're right next to the Raven Theater.
Oh, okay. All right. I have not been there. Usually when we get burritos for work, we do Guadalajara, which does phenomenal burritos, but burritos are not Mexican, if I'm correct. That's an American take. I don't know what I'm doing for my kiddos tonight, what I'm going to make for them. I made burritos for lunch today.
Well, this is traditional Mexican food. So he does halibut. He does the shrimp borracho, drunken shrimp. And they do pupusas because his mom's El Salvadorian. They do a little appetizer of pupusa. What is it called, drunken shrimp? What's that?
What's the name for drunken shrimp?
Borracho. Yeah, what do they call shrimp? Yeah, my stomach is.
I forget, we're not good at this. Okay, thank you, Julia. What's your recommendation on this tequila temperature, chilled or room temp? Well, somebody was texting me earlier telling me to shake it, not stir it. I don't know. I think sipping tequila should be room temp.
I don't know. Room temperature is fine with me. Margarita has to have ice in it. You know, I have mine without salt, watching the salt intake.
Wait, your margaritas?
Yeah, just with lime juice. Lime juice and tequila, you know, is with ice is like, maybe you put a little, what's that, orange liqueur?
Grand Marnier?
No, the one, triple sec, a little bit of triple sec for a little sweetener. And that's a classic top shelf margarita.
I ate a few margaritas the other day. But I like the salt. But you're right. You should not have the salt.
I skipped the salt.
Camarones. Thank you, Dan. Camarones is the word for shrimp.
Camaroni borracho. Yeah, drunken shrimp.
Borracho. Oh, so borracho is drunken?
Yeah. Borracho.
I'll add it to my title. Yeah. In Texas, tequila is a primary food group. Oh my God, could be. Mike, you might have a point there. Mike, are you drinking tequila? Is anybody else out there drinking tequila? Okay, I've got kids. Both of you guys get in here. Get in here. I've got kids staring at me right now.
Yeah.
I have my kid.
Uh-oh.
I have your kid.
I see a bit there.
Pouring out the alcohol.
Okay, go away from me, both of you guys. Sorry.
I'll get even with you, Vincent. You want to come swimming tomorrow, you better behave yourself.
Behave, dude. If you want to go swimming tomorrow when I'm off, I will talk to you about it. Yeah. Oh, Mike is drinking tequila. Sorry, they both are sitting here just staring at me.
Waiting for you.
Yeah, they're annoying me. So, and that's why I have this and this and this because of that.
Won't be annoying for too much longer, huh?
I just kicked them out. Julia, they're heading over to your house, hopefully. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so what else are you guys doing for Cinco de Mayo? I don't typically do anything.
Well, we're going to dinner. I think that's, you know.
Are you bringing tequila? Are you guys going to drink? Is Yolanda's mom going to hoop it up with tequila?
I may offer him a shot before we go, but I'm bringing Leras to the dinner tonight. But they also carry our wine. It's a tiny little restaurant. It's all family oriented. The chef's fiance is one of the waitresses, and his sister, and the mom does some cooking. The pupusas. Yeah, so it's a family operation. We love it. Unfortunately it's hard to get into because it's become very famous for such a small little restaurant.
Good for them. All right, and then everything else coming up this weekend is Mother's Day. What are you doing for Yolanda for Mother's Day?
Yeah, we're going to do Mother's Day, actually.
Leras family?
Well, probably.
Drink Leras family. And then Renee's birthday is coming up. What's the name of the restaurant? Oh, I think Dan put the link in the comments. What's the name of the restaurant you're going to? Yolanda wants to make reservations.
Guizo.
Sounds Italian.
No, it's Spanish. It's a Mexican restaurant. But it's just a little tiny restaurant. If you're in the area, make a reservation. It got really great reviews in the Chronicle food section. I think I might have even seen it on that Channel 9 food show.
Oh, Dan is telling me it's Latin fusion.
There you go. Yeah.
Whatever that means. That means they're in wine country. So it's farm to table.
It means it's more, it's not enchiladas, tacos, and burritos and rellenos. It's more traditional, honest, some seafood, a lot of seafood, some different, really a small menu, but really the halibut. Every time I go there, I love the halibut. I go for the halibut.
You go for the halibut? My God, that's one of my jokes. I love that. All right, let me look over my notes to see what else I need to cover as well. Oh, good. I did a good job. U.S. celebrated Cinco de Mayo since the end of the Franco-American War. By the way, in the 1960s, they made Cinco de Mayo a national American holiday for the Mexican Americans to celebrate their heritage. Mexicans do not typically celebrate Cinco de Mayo. You guys were trying to tell me that it was Corona or Cuervo. My hair. Corona or Cuervo as a marketing ploy who made it popular. And he goes, because the real Mexican Independence Day is September 16th. This is not Mexican Independence Day. What else did I have? Oh, and then the different tequilas. So there's different tequilas, right?
Right.
Blanco.
Yep.
So Blanco must be clear. Blanco is aged 0 to 2 months in oak barrels. That's it. Then you go to the Reposado. You have a Reposado in front of you?
Yep.
Which one's your Reposado?
Number 2.
Number
Of
2.
course.
There you go. And that one is it's aged 2 to 11 months. That is not Ben's least favorite. Ben just had to reorder a bottle because he was out of it.
Yeah, I just finished all 3. I mean, I'm down to almost nothing. I have to reorder again.
And this is a friend of yours who does the 1, 2, 3 tequila.
Yes.
Right? And so can you get that in stores?
Yeah, Big John's carries it.
Big John's care. Well, what if you don't live here? Can you get it in stores if you don't live here? You have to go online.
I guess you go online. He's got it in bars and, you know.
Oh, I see it in bars. All right, then Añejo is 1 to 3 years. I have 2 Añejos in front of me. Are the and aged in oak barrels, by the way. Have we ever given anyone or worked with anyone with our barrels and tequila?
Not yet. I would have liked to work with George Clooney. You know, he and his buddies started a little tequila operation, and next thing they sold it for like $750 million, like he needed it.
Yeah, I want to work with George Clooney too, but not the same way you do. Then you have Extra Añejo. Extra Añejo is age 3+ years, and that's the San Matis's I have. Matias is Extra Añejo, and that's it. Oh, see, and that smells good too. But I like the Añejo better.
I like all 3. I like the simple Blanco. It just every once in a while I digress and I do a little shot of lemon, a lime, and a little salt with the Blanco, and it brings back fun memories of when we used to do tequila like that.
Of college days?
Yeah, well, Yolanda has a story. My wife has a story for you, but it won't get in. Won't get on live air. But
well, you can't say that.
I can't tell you that story.
Yolanda,
because 40 going on 45 years will have ended that string if I told that story.
Where is she? I know she's in the other room. Will she come tell us a story?
She'll tell you privately, maybe. If it's fit for, it's not fit for public consumption.
Okay, Mike is lick it, drink it, suck it, magic. Oh, Mike, what are you drinking over there? Have you ever drank tequila from a wine glass? First of all, don't pour it to the top. Second of all, only pour a super, super small amount. Salt, tequila, lime.
Well, either I have a glass or the bottle works. I've been
drinking right out of the bottle.
Yeah, I've been known to do that when there's no glasses around.
Oh my God! You drink at room temp.
So you have to have the right glass. This is the proper cranio that's good for the mezcal, but also for tequila. The proper glass.
My son made me this glass.
Well, that's a winner.
Don't mind the tape.
It looks like it's frosted. It looks like it's frosted.
Oh yeah, it's icy cold. That's exactly what it is. All right, well, now I have to finish my tequila and my wine, so I'm going to wrap it up so I can get back to dinner and all of my stuff. But we thank everyone for joining us. What do we have going? What do we have going on? Oh, we have it's Mom's Day and Renee's birthday this weekend. Clearly 2 huge celebrations. After that, we've got Wine Chocolate Cheese, May 15th. Coming up, Laura Chanel, Volo Chocolate, and Pinot Noir. How can you go wrong? I think there's a Chardonnay in there too. They're delicious. 18s, always different wines, always different cheeses, always different chocolates. So they're super fun. We've got magic. We've got a magician. We're doing a show where you get some wine. You tune in. The magician's going to do things besides make the wine disappear because we can all clearly
do that.
I can do that. I can't make the tequila disappear. I'm a much better magician with wine. What else do we have? Oh, Big Cheese, June 4th, National Cheese Day. So we're going to do the Big Cheese event. Clearly, we're going to bring in more cheese and more wine. I'm hearing rumors of Hog Island Oyster. We're going to partner with them. We're going to do something with another paint and sip coming up. We've got another Riedel seminar coming up. We've got Harvest coming up. And more importantly, winery is going to be opening soon. Well, we're open, but we're going to open for events soon. And we're looking forward to welcoming everybody back possibly in November. Or food trucks or on the weekend or things are happening. Come visit. California's open. We're pretty dang safe out here. Lots of vaccinated people, lots of safety. We're all good. We just want to see you virtually, in person, however we can do. Wednesday's great. Next Wednesday, Jim May is on with our Perfectly Paired, and he is going to do steak 3 ways. And because I work for you, I tasted all 3 sauces and the steaks he's doing, and they're amazing. Hopefully that's an okay symbol. I never know anymore. Oh, Yolanda already booked her hotel. Yolanda, you are a hoot. Steak 3 ways. And then in 2 weeks from now, we are going to bring on Nick Leras, who is Leras Family Vineyards, who is incredible, an amazing guy, great stories. Between you two, I may only need to translate if someone can't hear or listen, but I'm looking forward to it. I love picking his brain. He is a funny guy. He's classic. We love him. So cheers.
Maybe he'll bring his books with him. He brought his growing books all the way back to when he first started growing fruit, and he had all these big stack of books.
He had these little diary books, and we did our 6 years of Leras. He literally took a bag, he dumped them all out, and he handed them out. So he has written, First Bud Break, all these things in these little diary books, old school in the books. He's old school. He's awesome. So cheers.
Cheers.
I don't need you anymore for my cheers. Cheers, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Enjoy the 18 Leras. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Jim.
Or see somebody next week. Yeah, Jim will be on. He'll be